tape holding up my tailgate, but she still runs and that's my fate. Ain't got much, but I got heart, and I can fix anything with Walmart parts. My jeans got holes where my soul fits in, and my wallet's thin, but my grin's still thick. No credit score to flex or flaunt, but I got backyard ribs and all you want. I ain't broke, just country. Got love, got pride, got money. Ain't got gold, but I got grit. I'm rich in friends and fish, I ain't quit. I got beer in the cooler, boots on my feet, a beat up truck and a back row beat. So laugh all you want at my rusty old luck, but this poor man's living like he struck it up. I use a cooler as a kitchen seat, and my AC's just a paper sheet. My girl don't need no diamond band. She said you can't swipe love, it's gotta stand. I got miles on my boots and dreams in my head, and I sleep just fine in my twin-size bed. The bank might say I'm falling behind, but I never once paid joy in dimes. I ain't broke, just country. Got dirt, got dogs, got lucky. No stocks, no suits, no fancy degree, but I got a shotgun seat right next to me. I got gas in the tank, sun on my face, and a God that bless this simple place. You can't repo peace or repo grace, so I'm broke in cash, but I'm rich in taste. They say money talks, but mine just laughs. Still I'd choose this life over Wall Street's past. I ain't broke, just country. Raised on yes sir and sweet tea Sunday. I don't own much, but I own my name, and I do it all twice without shame. Yeah, I might be broke by city math, but I'm rolling in a dirt road at the math. So call it poor, call it luck, call it junkie, but I call it home, and I ain't broke, I'm country.
Had my hand on the wheel, but my mind on you. Sky full of stars, but my heart sees blue. Left your picture in the glove box frame, hoping time might dull the pain. Back roads and heartbreak, all I ever find. Dust on the dash, but you're still on my mind. Your name's in the rear view, but it won't fade. Just like the echo of the vows we made. Every mile's another tear I hide. Each white line's a life dry beside. You said goodbye like it don't hurt at all, but I'm the one who took the fall. Back roads and heartbreak, that's my lane. Trying to outrun a memory in the pouring rain. Saw your light on in your daddy's place. He said you're moving on, but not your grace. You still wear your hoodie when the nights get mean, but it don't warm me like it did at 17. Every mile's another tear I hide. Each white line's a light dry beside. You said goodbye like it don't hurt at all, but I'm the one who took the fall. Back roads and heartbreak, that's my lane. Trying to outrun a memory in the pouring rain. Thought small town love would be strong enough, but you packed it all when things got tough. Now the only thing that still holds weight is this gravel road and your license plate. Every mile's another tear I hide, each white line's a light drive beside. You said goodbye like it don't hurt at all, but I'm the one who took the fall. Back roads and heartbreak, that's my lane, and I'd turn around if I weren't so ashamed. She left the town, but I kept the pain. Yeah, I kept the pain.
We met in the middle of life's heavy mess, wine and war stories over secondhand stress. You saw past the smile, straight through my gut. Didn't take long to hand you my heart, and we laughed like we were 17, cried over men who don't know what love means, swore through the chaos we'd always be some kind of chosen family. It don't matter how far or when you walk through that door, we're best friends again. We moved states and raised babies alone, signed papers, broke hearts, built broken homes. But I kept your number, you kept mine too. And when we talk, it's like we never knew blue. And we laughed like we were 17, cried over men who don't know what love means, swore through the chaos we'd always be some kind of chosen family. It don't matter how far or when you walk through that door, we're best friends again. We don't owe each other check-ins or calls, we just show up no matter the falls. And we dance like it's 2003, lipstick and tears and wild poetry. You held my soul when I lost my name, I held your hand when you walked through the flame. It don't matter how far or when you walk through that door, we're best friends again. Yeah, every damn time. We're best friends again.
Raised in a house full of right and wrong, where silence screamed louder than any song. Taught how to pray, how to bow my head, but not how to live with the weight I bled. Tried to be the son they needed made, but I wore my shame like a second name. Maybe I wasn't bad, just born wrong. A square peg life in a world too strong. Carved from the cracks in a hardened heart. Love from a distance, torn apart. I wasn't wild, I wasn't mean. Just a soul stuck in someone else's dream. No map, no place where I belong. Guess I wasn't bad, just born wrong. Every rule they wrote in stone. Wore my mistakes like a coat sewn. Never good enough, never clean. Another black sheep in a whitewashed dream. Tried to outrun their cold decree, but the ghost of their love still follows me. Baby, I wasn't bad, just born wrong. A square peg life in a world too strong. Carved from the cracks in a hardened heart. Love from a distance, torn apart. I wasn't wild, I wasn't mean. Just a soul stuck in someone else's dream. No map, no place where I belong. Guess I wasn't bad, just born wrong. Maybe I wasn't bad, just born wrong. A square peg life in a world too strong. Carved from the cracks in a hardened heart. Love from a distance, torn apart. I wasn't wild, I wasn't mean. Just a soul stuck in someone else's dream. No map, no place where I belong. Yes, I wasn't bad, just born wrong. Born wrong, yeah, just born wrong.
He don't talk much when he gets home late. Just drops his boots by the back porch gate. Hands like stone, back like steel. But every move says I love you real. Ain't the type to post or boast. He leaves notes in the form of fixing what's broke. She don't get poems, but she gets fed. And every night he warms her side of the bed. He's built like that. Quiet storm, steady path. A man of few words, but none are flat. He don't need to say forever. You can feel it when he holds you together. Ain't flashy, ain't fast, but he's built like that. He's got 3 shirts that all got stains, but he'd give you the dry one in a thunder rain. He don't fold easy, don't bend to pride, but he'll break down if you're hurt inside. Never missed a shift, never left a ring. He's love in the form of the little things, like checking your tires, warming your car. You don't need roses to know his heart. He's built like that, like an old Ford frame that'll never crack. A simple "you okay" means all he's got, but he'll fight for you till the gears give out. He don't run, he don't act, yeah, he's built like that. He ain't in love with the sound of his voice, but if you need someone, he's your first choice. He's built like that, like an old school vow in a throwaway world. He don't chase likes, don't fake a smile. He just shows up and stays a while. And when life goes off track, you thank God he's built like that.
You were 5 when you said, "What's heaven like?" I was 29, choking on the drive. I said, "It's where the good ones go," and you nodded slow like you somehow know. You wore my boots round the living room, pretending you were fixing cars and changing tunes. Didn't know back then it all flies by, till I blinked and you kissed her goodbye. Don't blink, boy, not for a second. Life ain't slow, it don't ask questions. From baseball gloves to wedding vows, you're a kid right now, but not for long now. So take it in like the back road wind, 'cause the rear view mirror don't bend. The best advice I got from my old man: don't blink, boy, live while you can. You wrecked your bike, thought the world would end. I held your hand like my old man did. Then prom rolled up, you looked too tall. I swear I missed your childhood call. You rolled that truck down county line, your first heartbreak, it tore you blind. But you got up just like I knew, a little older but still my dude. Don't blink, boy, not for a second. Time won't wait, it don't send blessings from Dad. Watch this till I'm on my way. It's all gone in a sweet cliche. So take it in like a Friday night, with a cooler full and your heart on right. One day you'll hold a little hand. Don't blink, boy, you'll understand. One minute you're learning how to drive, next minute you're calling me saying she's your wife. Don't blink, boy, I swear it's true. The days don't slow, they just run through you. From diapers to the day you stand, holding your own baby's hand. Take the hits, love like fire, leave no dream stuck on a wire. You thank me when you're an old man. Don't blink, boy, just live while you can.
Pain grips your hands as you greet the dawn. Your joints cry out when the day drags on. But I see more than the ache you keep. To me you're a mountain, brave and steep. Forever and a week I'll hold you near, through every ache, through every tear. The weight of the world won't make me fold. You are my treasure, my heart of gold. Your fingers tremble, but your spirit stands tall. In your weary eyes I see it all. A fighter's heart in every bend and twist. A love that survives through the pain and the mist. Forever and a week I'll lift you high, through stormy seas and an endless sky. Though your body may ache and sometimes break, for your pain
the words you need when you cannot speak. Let me be the cure that time can't steal. Every sigh you breathe, I make it heal.
Swing creaks in time with a summer breeze and a glass of wine. Barefoot truths on weathered wood say more than words ever could. Neighbors wave from a rusty truck, sun's going down, but we ain't stuck. The front porch therapy, no need for a plan, just a rocking chair and a weathered hand. Stories flow like the river bends, fixing what the world won't mend. Crack a joke or sit in peace, let the silence bring release. Where the heart breathes free, front porch therapy. Dogs asleep by the faded mat, granddad's tales and an old ball cap. Talk about dreams we didn't chase, laugh at the lines time wrote on our face. Ain't no rush, ain't no clock, just the world outside and this front walk. A front porch therapy, no need for a plan, just a rocking chair and a weathered hand. Stories flow like the river bends, fixing what the world won't mend. Crack a joke or sit in peace, let the silence bring release. Where the heart breathes free, front porch therapy. It's cheaper than whiskey, stronger than pride, heals a hurt we hide inside. The front porch therapy, no need for a plan, just a rocking chair and a weathered hand. Stories flow like the river bends, fixing what the world won't mend. Crack a joke or sit in peace, let the silence bring release. Where the heart breathes free, front porch therapy. The heart breathe free, front porch therapy. I swore I'd never trust again after the way it all went down. The lies that turned a life to dust, that phone call burned it to the ground. With a badge and a gun on my hip, in silence where laughter used to live. You'd been through your own kind of war, Same kind of hurt, same slamming door. Two hearts too bruised to beat, two souls just trying to breathe. We didn't plan it, didn't rush, but damn if it didn't feel like trust. God knew I needed you when the last thing I believed in was true. When the mirror said you're not enough and my hand shook just to hold love when forever felt too far to choose. God knew I needed you. We built a life with what was left, cracks and flaws and second guess. But love don't need perfect starts, it only needs willing hearts. Now look at us on that porch swing, grandkids playing where pain used to sting. God knew I needed you when I didn't know how to start new. When trust was a mountain too high and sleep meant tears every night. When I prayed for strength but had no clue. God knew I needed you. They say love finds you when you let go, but I think love finds who needs it most. And you held me like you'd always known this broken man was worth a home. God knew I needed you. Not a maybe, not a moment, but a truth. When goodbye felt like my only friend and I thought my heart would never mend, you showed me what real love can do. God knew I needed you. And He knew just when to send you.
I was just a kid when the badge came home. Folded flag, my mom alone. She said he's gone, but you're not alone. Then handed me a pup with a heart of gold. He wouldn't fetch and he sure couldn't roll, but he'd follow me anywhere I'd go. Never barked unless there was a need, and he only learned one trick to stay by me. He stayed on the porch, stayed by my side, stayed through the tears and those long nights. Watched me grow, kept me sane, waited every day like nothing changed. Didn't matter if the world slipped away, he stayed. Graduated in blue, badge on my chest. He walked me to the door like all the rest. I knelt down, scratched his ears and said, "You're a good boy, now go on, get some rest." But that call came in just past noon. They folded my flag beneath the moon. And when the strangers tried to ease his pain, that old dog just wouldn't leave that place. They pulled and begged, but he wouldn't yield, till they sedated him and cleared the field. He waited in a cage for days on end, but his story wasn't meant to end like
him there on that hallowed ground. He stayed through the years, through the pain, through every storm and quiet day. Waited for me just like before, head laying by my name in the stone. Didn't matter what the world had to say, he stayed. Yeah, he stayed.
Packed up again, fourth time in a year. A hand-me-down couch and a trailer full of tears. Dad was out working miles away. You were barely 20, holding the weight. 3 little mouths and no room to fall. But somehow, Mom, you carried it all. I didn't know then, but I know it now, how you kept it together when life broke down. Every scraped knee, every second-hand coat, you stitched in love and I took note. I used to think you were just being tough, but now I see that was your kind of love. You gave it all with nothing to show, but Mom, I know what I know. You cried in the bathroom so we wouldn't hear, put on a smile and hid the fear. Counted change to keep the lights on, made birthdays out of dollar store songs. You never said I'm tired or this ain't fair. You just breathed hope in your midnight prayer. I didn't know then, but I know it now, how you kept it together when life broke down. Every scraped knee, every second-hand coat, you stitched in love and I took note. I used to think you were just being tough, but now I see that was your kind of love. You gave it all with nothing to show, but Mom, I know what I know. Through this place, and I see your fire in every face. I understand things I never could, like what it takes to make broken look good. I didn't know then, but I know it now, how you stood so strong and never bowed. Every hard day, every sleepless night, you loved like a war but stayed soft like light. I used to think angels only flew, but I lived with one and it was you. You gave it all and we didn't know, but Mom, I know what I know. I know what I know.
Boots on red dirt, sunrise in my veins, wheat fields waving like they know my name. From Dodge to Topeka, we ride proud and loud, been Kansas strong since Mom let me down. Dad had a Chevy with rust on the side, taught me to drive where the windmill rides. Friday night lights, small town bleachers, homegrown heroes and local preachers. We ain't just farms and sunflower seeds, we got heart, we got hustle, we plant big dreams. I'm Kansas born, Kansas raised, where the skies stretch wide and we still give praise. Before Mahomes made Arrowhead roar, we were bleeding red long before. Rock Chalk, EMO, Shockers too, we root for all, yeah, that's what we do. back down. County fair two-step boots get dusty, gas station coffee, old roads musty, storm clouds roll. We don't run, we chase that sky till the job is done. Sun up to sundown, we work, we pray, still save a cold one for Saturday. I'm Kansas born, Kansas raised, where the skies stretch wide and we still give praise. Before Mahomes made Arrowhead roar, we were bleeding red long before. Rock chalk, EMO, Shockers too, we root for all, yeah, that's what we do. Ain't nothing fake in this middle ground. We're Kansas proud, we don't back down. Kansas, Midwest, so we give our best. From Wichita winds to the Flint Hills crest, we carry our pride like a bulletproof vest. I'm Kansas born, Kansas raised, where the skies stretch wide and we still give praise. Before Mahomes made Arrowhead roar, we were bleeding red long before. Rock chalk, EMO, Shockers too, we root for all, yeah, that's what we do. Ain't nothing fake in this middle ground. We're Kansas proud, we don't back down. Yeah, we're Kansas proud, we don't back down.
Daddy worked sun up to sundown, hands cracked and torn. Mama patched our jeans and prayed we'd be safe and warm. We grew up poor on the edge of a Kansas town, but we had Sunday suppers and love to pass around. Met my girl at the county fair, she stole my heart clean. We got married young, shared big dreams and baked beans. Burned our first dinner, so we laughed and lit a candle. Cereal on fine china, love's more than we can handle. They say a man is rich when his heart is full, not by the size of his house or his wallet's pull. Bought now a wife, 2 kids, and an old beat-up truck. Ain't got much, but we've got more than enough. Kids turned the dog into a cowboy steed. Laughed till I cried watching them take the lead. Then came the day I got the call I dread. Daddy passed quiet in his hospital bed. They say a man is rich when his heart is full, not by the things he owns, but the love he pulls. Now I'm raising mine just like he raised me, tough, with scraped knees, hard work, and more than enough. As long as we've got love, we've got more than enough. They say a man is rich when his heart is full, not by the things he owns, but the love he pulls. Now I'm raising mine just like he raised me,
long as we've got love, we've got more than enough.
Phone hit 2%, then died. Out past the pines on a gravel ride. No bars, no buzz, no Instagram. Just a hum of the tires and a wrinkled map. Had a cooler full of sweet iced tea, and that backseat full of who I used to be. Left my worries in that city mess. Now it's no signal and no stress. No signal, no stress. Just me and the trees and a sunburned vest. Ain't checking likes or reading news, just watching hawks and counting blues. Every mile's like a deep reset. No Wi-Fi, just no regrets. Found peace out past GPS. No signal, no stress. Pulled up to a lake with no name. Crickets sing louder than a video game. Got mud on my boots and time on my hands. Ain't no app beating this kind of land. No emails, no traffic jam, no Karen posting on her cam. Just fishing lines and God's sunset. That's real life, not internet. No signal, no stress. A truck bed sky and a camo vest. No drama threads, no anger scrolls. Just a fire crackling deep in my soul. Unplugged, unbothered, feeling blessed. Nothing buzzing but the hilltop crest. Out here, man, I must confess. No signal, stress. If your brain's fried from all the noise, there's peace and dirt and back road joys. No signal, no stress, no endless ads or credit checks. Just freedom rolling on foreworn tires and stories told by campfire choirs. Ain't found heaven, but I'm close, I guess, 'cause there's no signal, no stress. We were 18, bare feet, radio playing something bittersweet. Fireflies lit up the trees while your sundress spun in the summer breeze. You said, promise you'll remember this. I smiled and sealed it with a kiss. Didn't know it'd be goodbye back when love still knew how to lie. One last dirt road dance under stars we swore would never pass. Two-step in time in a bottle of chance, trying to hold on to our last romance. Every spin, every sway, fading further away. But if you hear this, if you still care, meet me tonight out there. Years flew like gravel under tires. Now you're just a name in old desires. Saw your mom last fall in town. Said you moved and settled down. But I still drive that same old Ford down the lane where we danced before, praying you might feel it too. That old road calling me and you. One last dirt road dance where I first reached for your hand. We were young and wild and out of plans, but our hearts still
like the aftermath. So if you hear this, if you still care, meet me tonight out there. Ain't asking for forever, ain't asking for fate. Just one slow song before it's too late. One last dirt road dance, no bouquet, no second chance. But if that wind still pulls you back, let's rewind the love we had. Every spin, every sway, one more night, no words to say. If you hear this and you're still free, come dance again with me.
Steel toes on the kitchen floor, another sunrise out the door. Lunch packed in a brown paper dream. Ain't got much but a one routine. Promised him more when I said I do. Now I'm paying bills on broken truths. Paycheck promises, working man lies, stacking up dreams we can't buy. Weekends wasted on overtime, trading my life for a dollar sign. She's still wearing that faded ring, waiting on the life I swore I'd bring, holding on to hope and stubborn bliss, built on nothing but paycheck promises. Clock out, drive home, pray for sleep. Another Monday buried deep. Paint's chipping on that white picket fence. Dreams got rust, but love makes sense. She smiles in the doorway light, still believing in what ain't right. Paycheck promises, working man lies, stacking up dreams we can't buy. Weekends wasted on overtime, trading my life for a dollar sign. She's still wearing that faded ring, waiting on the life I swore I'd bring, holding on to hope and stubborn bliss, built on nothing but paycheck promises. Maybe someday I'll give her more, but for now she keeps that open door, believing in a man she can't afford. Paycheck promises, working man lies, stacking up dreams we can't buy. Weekends wasted on overtime, trading my life for a dollar sign. She's still wearing that faded ring, waiting on the life I swore I'd bring, holding on to hope and stubborn bliss, built on nothing but paycheck promises. Yeah, we're living on paycheck promises, just living on paycheck promises.
Yeah, this one's for everybody who's ever prayed the card clears idolatry. Giddy up, broke cowboy, let's ride! Wake up, check account, overdraft again. Chillin' in a trailer with the wall stay thin. Toilet papers, 2-ply, rich, I'm not. Microwave dinner in a crusty crock pot. Loud rent rising like my stress in BP. Manager knocking like he's trying to evict me. Kids want shoes, I say run real fast, cause the Walmart souls ain't meant to last. Spam in the skillet, pride on the shelf. Dreaming the steak while I talk to myself. Scratching that lotto with 3 bad picks. Whole town broke, but we still slick.
My broke ain't gentle, my bills ain't kind, but I find peace in a clearance sign. So pour some Kool-Aid in a jelly jar. There's 2-step broke beneath them stars.
It's a paycheck rodeo.
frosted tail light, laughing through the struggle, crying in the rain. We cowboy broke, but we ride through pain. Yeah, it's funny till the fridge says nah, but we flip that script with a yeehaw. Cause if you ain't left when your funds go flat, then you ain't lived where the broke folks at.
Eating off brand chips called corn dust bites, washing socks in the sink on them hot dog nights. Couch got springs poking out like threats, still stretching that check like spandex sweats. Cars got more duct tape than paint, AC humming like a Baptist saint. Streaming free trials, VPN is slick, new account, new email real quick. Ain't got credit, but I got hope, and a cousin who can fix near anything broke. We fry bologna with a bless your heart, got dreams that Walmart couldn't cart.
When the sky feel heavy and the rent feels mean, we two-step shuffle in our broke routine. Lights might flicker, but we still dance, making broke life look like a honky-tonk trance. It's a paycheck rodeo, bucking bills, trying to stretch that gas with redneck skills. Laughing at the madness, crying from the grid, still cleaner broke than rich folks spit. So raise them jaws to the wild unknown, where every mobile home feels like home. If the money's gone, just laugh and clap, cause joy don't cost and we good with that. Life might break us, bills might bite, but we ride again come Friday night. Friday night.
I wore a tie I never liked, worked late hours under neon lights, built a life from someone else's plans, measured success by another man's hands. White picket fence, but it don't feel right, saving face while losing fights. These secondhand dreams don't fit me right, like worn out boots on a restless night. I traded my heart for a bigger house, lost who I was, trying to figure it out. Tired of living someone else's schemes. It's time I walk away from secondhand dreams. Had a shelf full of trophies I never chose, wore a smile like Sunday clothes, checked every box but it felt like dead, chasing a life I'd soon regret. Now I'm burning maps they made for me, drawing my own road, finally free. These secondhand dreams don't fit me right, like worn out boots on a restless night. I traded my heart for a bigger house, lost who I was, trying to figure it out. Tired of living someone else's schemes. It's time I walk away from secondhand dreams. No more living for the should and must. Gonna bet on me, gonna earn back trust. Trade gold chains for a sky full of stars. Find my freedom in these old guitar scars. These secondhand dreams don't fit me right, like worn out boots on a restless night. I traded my soul for their applause. Now I'm taking back all that I lost. No more living trapped in someone else's schemes. I'm finally done with secondhand dreams. Done with secondhand dreams. Yeah, secondhand dreams.
Porsches in her purse and pistol in her dash, spraying perfume while she's filling up with high-test gas. Sequins flashing in her Wrangler jeans, worship on Sunday, hunting in between. Folks in town say she's something else, sass like Maddie, faith like a southern belle. She don't cuss much except when she's mad, and Lord help the boy who treats her bad. She's got guns and glitter, Sunday school but still a sinner. A cross on her neck, a scope on her gun, praying for peace but she'll still run one. Lipstick, bold heart, even bigger. She don't back down, just pulls that trigger. She's fire and grace, she'll knock you to the floor. A rhinestone rebel with an old church core. Don't need no man to split her wood, built her own blind deep in the backwoods. Got lashes long and boots that bite, takes a shot of truth with her sweet tea light. She'll quote Corinthians and shoot clay pigeons. Y'all don't get her, but she don't need permission. Faith, fashion, and a 12-gauge shot. She's what happens when angels ride. She's got guns and glitter, sugar sweet, but she'll still hit ya. Praise before meals, still hits the bar, sings hallelujah from a jacked up car. Blessed and wild, praise gets bigger, holy ground with a hairpin trigger. She's a spark in heels with the hymn in her roar. Don't say amen till she kicks down the door. She ain't confused, she's just complex, painting nails in a Kevlar vest. She's got guns and glitter, a backwoods star and a front row sitter. Knows the word and the way to steal, and every scar she's earned is real. Grace and boots, thunder she delivers, praying while she shivers on a deer stand river. She's the line between soft and war. Yeah, that girl's what country's for.
Pull up to my same old spot, half a mile past the county lot. Got a six-pack seat and a sunset view. It's all the therapy I ever knew. Left my heart with the back at the diner. She said I'm sweet, but she needs something finer. So I'm sitting here with my tailgate crew, me, my dog, and this rusted view. Tailgate therapy, talking to the sky, solving my problems with a Coors and a sigh. I don't need no shrink, no hourly fee, just to breeze these stars in this old Chevy. Yeah, I ain't okay, but I ain't alone, out here fixing what's broke with gravel and chrome. My buddy Jake pulled up with a busted light, said she threw a skillet, I said she's right. We laughed till the coyotes howled their tune, cussing life under that back road moon. He cracked a beer, said man you too. We toasted the dumb things that heartbreaks do. Ain't no clinic in this countryside, but this truck bed's got nothing to hide. Tailgate therapy, talking to the sky, solving our problems with a Coors and a sigh. No padded room, no white coat stare, just the sound of wind and a midnight prayer. Yeah, we're bruised, but boys don't bleed. We just spill our guts on worn out seats. If tailgates could talk, they'd spill it all. The breakups, the dreams, the rise and fall. Ain't no judgment in that dust, just three words:
Man, that sucks. Tailgate therapy, countryman's grace. Found a little peace in a wide open place. Laughing through pain with the moon hanging high, solving small town hurt neath the whiskey sky. I was all patched up with quiet lies, smiling in pictures but dead inside. Thought I knew love, thought I had peace, but I never felt what it means to breathe. You walked in like a whispered prayer, didn't try to fix me, you were just there. Through every dark night you held my hand, even when I wasn't much of a man. If this ain't love, then I've never lived. You gave me more than I ever could give. We've been through hell and we're still standing, tired and bruised but still holding hands. The world tried to break us but we broke through. And I thank God every day for you. Stayed when the sky was falling down, when we lost more than we ever found. Other hearts would have packed and gone, but somehow you stayed and kept holding on. They don't see what we've survived, the nights we cried just to feel alive. But here we are, stronger than steel. Well, what we've got now, baby, that's real. If this ain't love, then I've never lived. You gave me more than I ever could give. We've been through hell and we're still standing, tired and bruised but still holding hands. The world tried to break us but we broke through. And I thank God every day for you. You were the light I was praying to. If this ain't love and it don't exist, you're the reason I know what forever is. We've been through hell and we're still standing, tired and bruised but still holding hands. The world tried to break us but we broke through. And I'll spend my life just loving you. Yeah, I thank God every day for you. Friday night, work boots on and her smile inside. Had a 20 in my jeans and nerves on high. Said, baby, pick something that shines. She held up one with a plastic stone. Said, boy, I don't need nothing gold.
So we laughed till the lights dimmed down, right there next to the checkout counter crowd. It's a Walmart wedding ring, a $10 sign of everything. Might not sparkle like Tiffany's, but it fits her hand and it fits our dreams. She don't need a diamond that breaks the bank, and it don't matter that it's a fake. Yeah, forever's just a simple thing, wrapped in a Walmart wedding ring. She wore it proud in that courthouse hall. Mama cried and Daddy said that's all, y'all. No string quartet, just the Isle of Bread, and a preacher we found on the Facebook thread. Now it's been years and the shine's worn off, but she still spins it like it's nothing lost. And when folks laugh or ask if it's fake, she smiles and says real love don't break. It's a Walmart wedding ring, proof you don't need a diamond king. We got bills and we got grit, and every day she still don't quit. She don't need Paris or some designer name, just a man who shows up every day the same. Yeah, love ain't bought with a brand or bling, just two hearts and a Walmart wedding ring. Some folks dream of limos and lace, but we danced in the driveway at our own pace. It's a Walmart wedding ring, but girl, you made it mean everything. No cathedral, just fluorescent lights, but I found heaven in you that night. So if forever had a price tag name, I'd still choose that $10 flame. Yeah, we built a life on a love so clean, and I'd do it all with a Walmart wedding ring.
Sun-up star with calloused hands, steel-toed boots and a busted van, clocking light on borrowed time. Ain't no headlines in this kind of grind. They don't write songs about a second shift, but we're the reason this whole world lives. We ain't on yachts, we're under hoods, keeping this country running good, wiping sweat, breaking backs, while the rich play golf and dodge their tax. They don't see us, but we don't care. We build the roads they drive out there. No fancy life, just grit and pride. We're the backbone they try to hide, but we hold the line. Yeah, we hold the line. Lunch break short, but the stories ain't of broken dreams and bills we paint. With every nail, wire, brick, or flame, we show up broke and leave the same, but we still stand through pain and dust, 'cause faith and family's enough for us. We ain't on yachts, we're under hoods, keeping this country running good, wiping sweat, breaking backs, while the rich play golf and dodge their tax. They don't see us, but we don't care. We build the roads they drive out there. No fancy life, just grit and pride. We're the backbone they try to hide, but we hold the line. Yeah, we hold the line. They'll never know a payday loan, nor the weight of having nothing at home, but we raise our kids with tired eyes and took them in by sacrifice. We
stood with broken fingers and broken dreams. We're still the soul of this machine. They don't thank us, but that's just fine. We don't work for likes or dollar signs. We build, we fix, we rise, we fight, we hold the line. For every man who never quit, this song's for you. Yeah, this song's meant for you. Another sunrise in my rearview mirror, another coffee cooling on the dash, another little voice I'm missing this year, another photo tucked away in the cab. I count the miles but lose the time, trading life for a dotted line. I'm just a highway heartbeat, rolling on to make ends meet, chasing dreams that ain't my own, burning miles just to build a home. Kids growing fast while I'm gone too long, trying to make it right with a worn out song. I'm a stranger at my own front door, but I keep this country moving. That's what I'm fighting for. First steps, birthdays, football games. I know the highlights but miss the plays. FaceTime calls and postcards late, trying to stitch the seams from miles away. I carry freight and silent prayers, hoping someday they'll know I care. And I'm just a highway heartbeat, rolling on to make ends meet, chasing dreams that ain't my own, burning miles just to build a home. Kids growing fast while I'm gone too long, trying to make it right with a worn out song. I'm a stranger at my own front door, but I keep this country moving. That's what I'm fighting for. For every mile between me and them, there's a promise made I won't forget, to be more than just a name they know, but a man they're proud to call their own. I'm just a highway heartbeat, rolling on to make ends meet, chasing dreams that ain't my own, burning miles just to build a home. Kids growing fast while I'm gone too long, trying to make it right with a worn out song. I'm a stranger at my own front door, but I keep this country moving. That's what I'm fighting for. Yeah, I keep this country moving. That's what I'm fighting for.
There's a light on the hill and a red moon glow, and a pager buzzing low on the nightstand slow. I ain't paid for this ride, but I answer the call with a cross on my chest and my name on the wall. It's a barn going up, it's a field burning fast, it's a kid in a wreck, could be breathing his last. Ain't no sirens round here till we show up, just a dusty old Ford with a bed full of luck. When the siren screams, I leave it all behind. My supper getting cold, my baby crying blind. I run on grit, not gasoline, with a heavy heart and a pocket lean. We're the first to fight and the last to leave, in a town where the church still prays and believes it's blood, it's smoke, it's sweat and the seams. But I was born to rise when the siren screams. lick a neighbor's roof, and lies lost young, Lord, I've seen the proof. Held a mama's hand when the hope ran dry, and stood by a casket wearing black and white. I ain't got a pension, ain't got no fame, but I do it all again just the same. 'Cause in this badge there's more than brass, it's the weight of love and a shattered glass. When the siren screams, I leave it all behind. My supper getting cold, my baby crying blind. I run on grit, not gasoline, with a heavy heart and a pocket lean. We're the first to fight and the last to leave, in a town where the church still prays and believes. It's blood, it's smoke, it's sweat in the seams. But I was born to rise when the siren screams. Siren screams. So if I don't come home tonight, tell 'em I fought with all my might. A volunteer through smoke and flame. This small town heart still earns its name.
I ain't got a mansion or $1 million plan, but I got a front porch and 2 calloused hands. You like sweet tea, I like mine strong. We don't always agree, but we get along. You say I drive too fast, I say you talk too loud. You steal the covers and hog all the couch. But darling, I smile every time you call, 'cause love like this don't come around at all. You can count on this like the sunrise shows, like Sunday morning and your granddad's jokes, like biscuits and gravy and a dog by the door, like my boots hitting that old pine floor. When the world don't make a lick of sense, just remember, girl, you can count on this. We've had our fights and slammed a few doors, but we never let the pride win the war. And every time your mama calls me son, I thank the Lord for what we've begun. You can count on this like a front row pew, like a slow dance song playing just for you, like a porch light on when I work late nights, like your smile fixing my wrongs to rights. If there's one thing I won't ever miss, it's loving you strong. You can count on this. It ain't about diamonds or fairy tales, it's backyard laughs and garage sale nails. We're building a life, not just a list, and every brick says you can count on this. You can count on this like the morning dew, like your daddy's boots and that sky so blue, like a kiss goodnight and a second one too, like a whispered prayer when the day is through. There ain't no guessing, no hit or miss. You got my word, you can count on this. begged you to notice, stood in the rain, held out my heart just to drown in the pain. I watched you ignore every tear in my eyes. You had me but never even tried. You were the silence when I needed sound. Now you're the echo when I ain't around. You only miss me 'cause I walked away, but I ain't coming back, not today. You don't get to miss me now, not after burning me down. You had a seat front row to my hurt, watch me bleed buried in your dirt. Now that I'm gone and found my fire, you wanna play the one who's tired. Too little, too late, don't act proud. You don't get to miss me now. I lit up your nights, dimmed down my dreams, shrank my voice to avoid your screams. You love the power, not the man. Use my kindness to damn who I am. Now your phone's lit up with old regrets, but I ain't the fool who answers texts. You loved me best when I was weak, but strength is finally what I seek. You don't get to miss me now, not after burning me down. You had a seat front row to my hurt, watch me bleed buried in your dirt. Now that I'm gone and found my fire, you wanna play the one who's tired. Too little, too late, don't act proud. You don't get to miss me now. When it's gone, but I'm not your shadow to lean back on. You don't get to miss me now, not when I'm finally standing proud. You had your shot, you watched me crawl. Now I rise, and I won't fall. I'm not your maybe, not your how. You don't get to miss me now. Used to think I had forever to climb the hills and chase the skies, but time don't wait and it don't whisper, it just rolls on and waves goodbye. I spent my 20s scared of falling, worried what folks might think or say, but now I know the only crime is letting dreams just drift away. 'Cause you can't take your money, can't take your pride, can't pack up your house when it's your turn to ride. So live while you're young enough to care, laugh too loud, love like you ain't scared. Take the trip, make the call, raise your glass, risk the fall. We only get this one short ride, so hold on tight and don't think twice. Make some memories you're proud to wear while you're still young enough to care. I've seen good men way too long put their hearts on a backroom shelf, chasing things that don't mean nothing while they slowly lose themselves. I'd rather chase the sun at midnight than wonder what could have been, 'cause I ain't waiting on tomorrow to finally start living. You can't take my trophies or the name you made, but you'll feel every sunrise
when the fear fades away. So live while you're young enough to care. Laugh too loud, love like you ain't scared. Take the leap, sing that song, even if you get the words all wrong. This life ain't made to sit and stare. So light it up like county fair, and ride the wind like you belong out there, while you're still young enough to care. There'll come a time when your knees don't bend, when you give anything just to try again. Don't wait for someday, let it be. So live while you're young enough to care. Tell your story, say the prayer, dance barefoot in the rain, even if they think you're insane. Be the fire, be the dare, raise some hell and say your prayers, and leave this world without a single spare, while you're still young enough to care. Yeah, we're only young enough to care for a little while.
You used to call just to hear the rain. Now you don't answer when I say your name. I see the hurt behind the smile you wear, like a house on fire, pretending there's no smoke in the air. I can't save you if you're not reaching back. Can't find you on a runaway track. I'd carry the weight, I'd take your place, but I can't chase shadows you won't face. I'm here when you're ready, I swear I'll stay, but you gotta find your own way. We grew like roots from the same dirt road, but life's been heavier than neither of us showed. You built a wall, and I see through the cracks. That little girl I knew still wants to come back. I can't save you if you're not reaching back. Can't find you on a runaway track. I'd carry the weight, I'd take your place, but I can't chase shadows you won't face. I'm here when you're ready, I swear I'll stay, but you gotta find your own way. I pray every night, just one light in your dark. You don't have to run, you're still in my heart. I can't save you if you won't let me near, but I'll be the whisper you'll always hear. I'd carry the weight, I'd take your place, but I can't outrun what you won't face. I'm here when you're ready, I swear I'll stay, but you gotta find your own way. gotta find